Hello, my friends. Amy with Campbell Creations, and today I am using Sam's Bead Box February 2025 houseplants, and we're going to make a necklace and a pair of earrings. I'm going to come up just a little bit because it looks like I'm pretty far down. Just a little bit. How about that? Okay. So what I have here is, first know that I have a piece here of 22 gauge wire. This is probably about 9 inches, maybe 10. I'm using Soft Flex and Fine, and it is that black onyx. And then from the box, I love these beads. I think these are gorgeous. I just absolutely love them, and I wanted to use them right off the bat. So we're going to be pulling these in, the beautiful little brios that came in the box. I have a couple of our amethyst tubes here, using some of these pretty little purple discs. I have a couple of the charms that I'm pulling in. I have 2 of the leaves, and I have that beautiful succulent. So from my stash, I pulled in some of these little hematite spacers, and these are the ones, these little 2mm hematite spacers. They have that rainbow finish on them. Love them. They're going to give a pop in this design. These come from Bernie's Beads in Mesa, Arizona. I'll put his contact information below. And then from Fire Mountain, I have some of these 3mm little bead caps. I love these because these are like fluted. So they're the bright silver, and that's what I'm wanting to use today, and they're those fluted little 3mm bead caps. So that's what we're going to be using today. And here's what I'm thinking. Because we don't really have any colors in our charms, I thought, let's try to add some color to it. I'm not going to paint it. I'm not super cool like that. I know some of you are. But here's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to take these, and I want to make them look like, almost like, a flower with this guy sitting in the middle. And that's going to be our focal. And then we'll pull everything up in here. But I don't know if I want to use all of them or not. And something just hit me. What if I bead cap each of these guys? Oh, what if I do? What if I do? Okay, let's put him on. I wasn't thinking about that. That would be pretty cool. And then we'll put a bead cap on each of those sides. But I know what I wanted to do was put one of these. Now, these little hematite spacers won't fit on 20 gauge wire. And so another reason why we're using the 22. Just beautiful. Okay, so let's get some more guys on here. So let's get this one. And it all depends on the size. I don't know how many I'm doing because I don't know the size. I just know I want that charm dangling kind of in the middle. Cutesy. So we'll get these on there. This is such a cool idea, this month's box. I just really give some kudos to Jessie for that, for really thinking outside of the box for this box. I think it's pretty cool. And these brios are just gorgeous. I love those lines that go through them. They make me happy. Oh, I hope it doesn't look too silly with the bead caps. I think it's going to give it just some pop, Okay, so let's do one more, and we will check out that spacing, because I'm thinking just by eyeballing this so far, I'm thinking we might have enough. 4 would definitely not be enough. Okay, so let's get another hematite spacer. So if I brought this up, and I'm wanting it to stay kind of round, right? So I'm pushing it at the same time. I don't want one to come more than the other. I want this to be kind of see how I just kind of pulled them almost past each other? Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So let me see. If this was closed, what would we be looking at for spacing for this guy? Looky there. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay. So here's how I'm going to close this off. I'm going to come up here. I have them crisscrossed, right? And I'm making sure I don't have any spaces. No spaces. They're crisscrossed. I'm going to give them a little kink just to make sure. Little kink for a first twist, just to make sure that we are round and what we're looking for. I should not have lotioned my hands. I do it every time. I don't know why I do it, but I do it every time. And he's just slipping around. So I'm holding these guys in place. Still a little slippery. Do not put lotion on your hands, my friends. And give it a little twist. So what I'm doing is I want the first twist so I can lay this out and kind of see where I am. And to also make sure that I don't have too much spacing. You see how I have a little bit of spacing here? It's not too bad because we're going to twist it a little tighter. But I'm also just making sure that, okay, here I am. Did I forget anything? Is everything on here? Is this going to fit? I'm going to need a couple jump rings, right? Because I want this to be in the center. And I want this to be a little more snug. See, there at the top. I want that a little more snug. So when I twist, I'm going to come down. So what happens is whenever I'm twisting the piece instead of like the actual focal, instead of twisting my wires, it twists that and it tightens it way up top. See here? See how it's right down in there? So then now I can do my V and I can finish twisting it. But at this point, I'm twisting the wire, not my focal. My focal is already tight and snug down here. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to twist with purposeful twists. You guys have seen this before. Pretty sure I did it in just my last tutorial. But it's so nice. I love the look of it. Love, love the look of it. And it just helps bring those two wires together with a little prettiness. I'm going to come up. That should be plenty. Beautiful. So let's trim this off. And yes, I'm using different cutters. Since Heather left, I can't find my cutters. I'm telling you, I first lost my double flush cutters, but they weren't lost. And then now I can't find my cutters. And I'm pretty sad about it because I love them. I love them. All right, anyways, so what we're gonna do is a wrapped loop, and I want this to go this way. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna kind of let these fold back a little bit, just a little bit, just so I can get nestled in here, okay? Because I want right down in here between those two. So I'm gonna give that a kick back, spin it around, bring it up and over, twist, and around. See how it's kind of wonky? Just straighten them up. Just straighten him up. And then we're just going to wrap this around a few times just to kind of fill in that gap. Do I want to go 3? I'm being conscious of that. Yeah, I want to go 3. I don't want that gap to be too big. But with our little brio there, just spin him around and you can finish it out. Then we'll close off there at the back. So I always go in from where I came from, right? So I came from around here and I'm going towards it now. Let's pinch him in, but when we're pinching him in, let's make sure we're not distorting that. That twist. Make sure he's nice and straight. And that's what we're looking at. I love these brios. They are gorgeous. And I'm super happy I did these bead caps. Super happy. Okay, so to put him on here, I'm going to need a good couple jump rings because he's going to come from the top down. So let me grab a couple. We'll use these babies. Get a couple of those out. I don't know how many we'll need. I'm guessing 2 to 3. So we'll open him up, pop one on, close him up. And actually, let's leave him on open. Let's go ahead and pop on our charm so that we can start testing. Well, Amy. All right, we're going to do that again. It's like these baby things I love so much, but sometimes I don't think they love me, or they just play with me. Pop the other one on there. Shaky much? I may take a drink of my Coke Zero. It's early. I woke up at 2. I don't sleep very well right now. I certainly try to sleep well. Okay, let's see how far down this goes. So if I grab a hold of him, one more. So this one should connect everything together. If it's big enough, I may need to get a bigger one for this top one because that's a pretty big gnarled loop. We shall see. Nope, seems okay to me. I may want one more. Yeah, one more. Okay, let me grab one more. You know, since I sent, I think, 2 of them flying. And I'll take it off of this one down here. I think it'll be easiest. keep a hold of you there, bud. I am just not seeing that opening. There he is. Sure he's good. Yeah, he's good. Okay, so we'll grab that end one now, and we're getting somewhere. Now, let's make sure. I think I got it to where it'll hang right. If not, we'll redo it. No. Isn't it so funny, these simple things that sometimes just get us the most? Oh, please don't be backwards now. Oh. Okay. How did I do that? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so here is our focal. Finally. Okay, let's play. Let's play. Let's see what we want to do. One thing I do know is when I go through here, I do want one of those little hematite on each side, and they may slide underneath that bail, but I want one because I want the bling. So let's do that. And just in case it does not slide under the bail, let's just do it properly, one on each side. And that'll look pretty. And then I think I want to come right in with these guys because we have all this green going on, and I don't think that guy has a hole. So what I think is really cool is the bead caps with these little discs. I think that look is just so cool. So hold on, I'll show you. Just looks so cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to put another hematite spacer, and then let's go into a little series. And what I'm thinking is, since I have more green than I have purple in these, okay, I have more green than I have purple, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna start with a green. I think I'm gonna bead cap it maybe. It'll be a nice little pop. And so we'll just do like a green, purple, green. I think I want one of these in between though. Yeah, I like that. And then one of our bead caps. So then let's do the other side. Okay, and then we'll do that same green, purple, green, green, hematite. Come on, come on. Purple. And then green. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. That flows so nice. That is so pretty. I was thinking about putting one of these little guys in between here, but I didn't want the spacing on these petals to be too much, so I decided against that. I'm gonna need more of my bead caps. I lost one. You better believe I'll find him. Okay, and then I'm thinking, let's do this. Let's do a bead cap. I want some bigger bead caps for that. Let's do those. Okay, so let's put a hematite spacer in between that. Okay. Let's see what we're thinking. Ooh. Do I? Let's see. I was thinking about doing one of these little discs underneath this, but I'm gonna. Let's see what we're looking at here. And then we'll do a hematite. And then we'll put this bad boy on. And then we'll see where we are. Got to put one on the top. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, that's what we'll do. Then I think I'll just do another series of these. I definitely, oh, I have, you know what? I have some bright chain. Hold on. Yes. So I used this and the earrings we're gonna do, but I wasn't sure on the necklace what I wanted to do, but I think that bright will look nice if I just don't go all the way up with these. I just do a whole nother series of this on top. Let's see what we think. I just really like chain. I do. Okay, so we need one of the little discs. So we'll do a small bead cap. Disc spacer and bead cap. That'll be cool. I'm loving these boxes this month. They are just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm so happy. I feel terrible because I didn't really design with last month's boxes because I just couldn't design. It just wasn't happening for me. And so I need some more of those disc spacers. So I'm really happy we have some inspiring and beautiful boxes, and then I'm able to design. Boy, 2024 was exciting, but boy, it also turned out pretty rough. But here we go, 2025. Let's make this one great. Let's do what we need to do, and we're gonna make it great. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna just bring into that other series. So I'm gonna bring this in here, and we'll do that series with our green, hematite, purple, hematite, green. And we'll close it off here. Beautiful. We may as well just end that. Well, for what we're thinking will be the end. It may not. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So, I had gotten out these because I didn't know if I wanted to hang them or something down there, but this just hit me. What if after that purple and that hematite, I come back in here with a hematite, bead cap, another purple disc, and a bead cap before we complete out that series. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yep. That's exciting. I love design. I love when things just like go, oh, pop. Actually, here, I'm going to utilize what I have over here. So I'm going to do bead cap, spacer, bead cap, spacer. That's beautiful. And then I'll do another series of these. Yeah, I like that a lot. So I've been trying to organize and move things around the house just to make it more home for me, different for me. And that's going pretty well. That's going pretty well. And then I think I'm going to come up with this. You want to? Okay, so if I do this, if I come back in here And then we do one of our spacers, like discs. Let's do a disc here. Hematite, bead cap, tube, bead cap, hematite. We'll come back in here with one of our purple disc spacers. And another one of our little hematite guys. Oh, that's super cool. Yep. Okay. So we'll go ahead and finish out this side, and then we'll knock out that other side. It was so nice having Heather here. It was so nice. We just laughed. Oh my, we laughed and laughed and laughed. And, you know, we talked about, of course, our community, you guys, our excitement, our loves, our what's coming next, how we're going to do it, what's most efficient. It's so exciting. So exciting. I think I'm going to end this with just one last one of these. And then we'll use chain. I like chain. But I had, you know, we didn't do the live Wednesday. Today's Friday morning. We didn't do the live on Wednesday because it had snowed again. So had to really take our time, you know, making sure that we were good with, you know, getting Heather to the airport, you know, getting her off okay, and then getting back. And I tell you, I don't understand what's happening with the cords and the towers, but today I get all new cords so that I can do a live. So it wasn't just that Heather was flying. I would have done it by myself. But, you know, after us being together, we wanted to be together with you. And I really wanted to have my stuff working. So that's where we were at. I was like, you know what? This is just not going to happen today. Let's get out a post to let everyone know as early as possible. But you know what happens. But you know, we look forward to these so much, and so to cancel one, let alone to cancel two, is tough because we love you guys and we love doing this. That's for sure. And I've been talking this whole time, so let's make sure I didn't mess something up so far. Okay, I didn't. Or it doesn't appear that I did. Okay. Clean up our mat by utilizing those. There we go. Okay, then we'll go into our final little series here. Oh, I think this is going to be so pretty. Very like, let's get ready for spring. And I like that. It has been so cold. Oh, you guys. It has been so cold. Just miserable. And sweet little Jasper, you know, he's just a baby. He's just a baby. And I carry him around in my little like side crossbody satchel. He goes everywhere with me. He is my little buddy, and we're going to build him his own little area here in the studio, in the beadroom studio. What do we think? Wow, I'm liking that a lot. Okay. Oh, I missed my top guy. See here? I need him. I did pretty good on those bead caps, I'd say. That one doesn't have the hole. And that one doesn't have the hole. Seriously, I need one more bead cap? How about two? Okay. Then we need hematite on top. Yay! All right. So this is what we're looking at. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Loving it. Loving it. All right. So let me get this stuff cleaned up a little bit. We'll come back and close this off. We'll do some chain and we'll make some earrings. Okay? Yeah. All right. So we are going to jump in here and we're going to close this off. I have a couple clamshell connectors and I have my crimp tubes. So I'm going to throw my stuff around for a moment. Okay, so get these out. Put this one side on. Get our crimp tube on there. And I'm just kinking it where it is here. We have a little left over at the end, but not too much. Trim him off, bring that up, and close it up. Let it settle on down. Let gravity do that for us, but then we're going to wrap it up to make sure we have movement on it. Then we're going to come in here and do the same, but we're going to go all the way down. All the way down in there. I'm going to pull up on my wire as I crimp. And we want to make sure that's closed all the way. And we'll trim him off. Close him up. I need to get some jump rings. I didn't get those out, it looks like. Oh, it's still too tight. Look at it. He's tight. It'll do, but that's still a little tighter than I wanted. He's all right. I guess it was just the way it was there. Oh, that's so pretty though, right? Oh, so pretty. I love it. Love it, love it. All right, so let's see how long this is, and let's see where I want to put how much chain I want. Yeah, about the same as always. This is to my collarbone, and I'm wanting chain for the rest. So we'll cut him about here. And we'll get this guy in half. Grab us a head pin, get our 2 ends, bring it all the way down, and see we have an extra down there. So we'll cut off our extra, and then we have 2 even strands. Okay, let me get a couple jump rings out. That'll do, I think. All right, so let's open him up, and we're going to use a lobster claw clasp for our closure today. So we'll pop this in, grab one end of our chain, pop it on, and we'll close it up. Make sure we're good and closed. Grab our next guy here. Grab that other side of the chain. We'll close them up. A little work hard in there never hurts. So I'm excited about the earrings, and I think instead of showing you one of them, we're just going to make one and then I'll pull the other one in, because you always get to see the earrings before I make them, so it's not like a surprise or anything. So, you know, maybe I'll do that. Pop him on. Got a little piece of the bead mat with it, you know. Good and closed. And we'll grab another one. So good. So we have our necklace, my friends. Love it, love it, love it. So let's make a pair of earrings. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, let me take out the one that's already made. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I have a couple pieces of chain out, and it's the chain that matches the necklace. I have 9 links on there, okay? I have one of our charms, and I have an ear wire. I have these 2 little drucks. So these didn't come in the box, but these little drucks match perfectly with the green that's in here. So I went with it. I'm wanting to put on here, I'm gonna go with one of our little guys here, and I think I need bead caps. I did need more bead caps, you see? Okay, and so I'm gonna bead cap these guys. So I'm gonna do this, bead cap. Gonna do a little hematite spacer, and then I'm gonna put on one of our tubes. I'm gonna do another little hematite. Whoop. Let's bring that down a little bit. Let's put on a hematite. Let's go with another bead cap, our little druck. bead cap, and a hematite. Very pretty. I'm going to bring in my one-step looper real quick just to make this nice and tidy and quick. I'm going to go in the same direction. Oh, nope. I cracked our hematite spacer. Let's try that again. Here, I think I'm gonna be quick. I tell you. Still not too shabby. It'll be fine. We will be just fine. So I'm gonna go with hematite. I'm gonna bead cap that druck with hematite. I'll come in here and put the tube on. Do another hematite. Bead cap this guy. And another hematite. And then we'll close him up. Get those out of there. We'll close him up the rest of the way. And then here's what I'm wanting to do. Actually, before I close him up all the way, I'm going to leave him open. I'm going to pop on our chain. And then I'll close him up. Okay, let's straighten him out some. Let's pop our chain on the other side. Awesome. Now, what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to take our bigger jump ring and I'm going to grab our chain, one side of the chain. I'm going to bring in a hematite spacer here. Pop him on. Come on, little guy, you popped on the other one, no problem. Oh. Let me flip him. This was nothing. I like popped this on there with nothing. It was, that's why I was like, oh, this is so easy. Maybe it was a thinner jump ring. Let me see. Are there thinner and thicker? There are thinner and thicker ones. You know, that would probably do it. Let's try with this one. Let's grab that end. Let's attempt to pop on a hematite. There it goes. And then I'm going to pop on a charm, another hematite, go. And here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up just because I don't want that to pop off. And that's our earring. So now I'm going to come in here, pop this open. And pop on our ear wire. And that's our earring. My friends, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate you for hanging in with me while I'm trying to get this figured out. Oh, here's our other earring. And I love this set. I love this month's Sam's Bead Box. I love what they've done with it. Jessie, I think, did a beautiful job with this. The curation is awesome. And my friends, until we meet back here, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.